Lorraine's pot dealer came through. She got all these pots so she could plant some flowers. We got comfrey and flowers in these pots. We still plan on moving, guys. We're still looking. Who knows, maybe we'll take our pots with us when we do move. Hey guys, good morning. Thank you guys for being here. I know there's a lot of content out there in the world, but you chose to watch this video and you chose to watch our channel. So I just want to tell you how much we appreciate you and how much we love you. And if you have not, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to get notified for future videos. But today we are going to attempt to train our 2 pigs to electric fence because I want to move them out on grass, but also we need to feed our 80 meat chickens and we need to move some chicken tractors. So let's get started. The girls have been really working hard in the garden lately. Cucumbers are popping and no weeds. Look at that. We got lettuces, we got this whole row of onions, and we got some garlic growing up there that I think is just about ready to be harvested. It's supposed to be a muggy day today. I'm already feeling it. It's that summer of like, it wants to rain, but then it really doesn't, but then it kind of turns it into like the Amazon forest here. We got Cornish crosses, 40 of them, and then Murray's Big Red Broilers, we got 40 of them. These guys will be ready to butcher in July, so we got, you know, a few weeks only. Come on, little guy. Come on. I'm not liking this trough of mine in here. This one is just too flimsy. It's a different thickness of pipe here. And these Cornish crosses are monsters. They're like little dinosaurs. They're so energetic. And this thing just like is just falling all over the place. It's spilling the feed. And that's what I get for going with the cheaper pipe. This trough is thicker. You can see that pipe's thicker wall, and that one stays put. These guys are a little bit more chill. This system right here, where I just pour the water in there, it comes out in those little cups. This is working. I like this system a lot better because I don't have to go inside the coop. I could just dump the water right here. And the chickens are drinking out of the cups. I may change this up, put a bucket out here and have it connected in there. It just seems more better. The automatic cups, they fill up, and they've been hitting these because this water is going down and it's not leaking. It's a little nerve-wracking because you're thinking like they're not going to be drinking out of that, but the water's going down. So we have our July workshop, those birds, and we have our August workshop. So if you have not signed up to our community to be first notified of when we have these workshops, and they are processing workshops, the link's down below. We're also getting more birds in July. So one more batch of birds, we're kidding, just one more. Hey pigs, hey pigs. Shut Sausage sisters, good morning. I need a clean bowl. Usually try to have a clean bowl for them every time I feed them. Hey pigs! Hey pig, pig, pig! Hey pig, 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 pig! Whoa, whoa! Hey pig! So every time they poop, I gotta cover up their wood chips. As you can see, it's getting built up in the back because that's mainly their poop pile. And, hey! We gotta wash this. And with this system, we're also creating compost for our garden. Now these pigs, they're about 3 months now, almost 3 months. They're still little. If you remember the brothers, 2 Berkshires also from last year, I got them brothers when they were probably like that big already. I think they were like 4 or 5 months old. So these ones are definitely more smaller. They do like the food scraps better, I noticed. So I've halted on giving them food scraps for a little bit. Usually I would come out here like twice a day giving them food scraps. But I'm finding with pigs is that if you give them a choice between food scraps and pig food, they'll pick the food scraps all day. And then eventually, they won't even want the pig food. Like they hardly even ate this. If you leave it in there, they'll eventually eat it throughout the day. And it's all right, I got you. They're starting to warm up to me a little bit. This guy especially, this one's the bigger one. That one's a little bit more friendlier than that one over there. This one likes the belly rubs. I want to put them on grass because I like seeing pigs on grass. I like seeing them outside. And it's fun. It's just fun. And I really had them in here just so that way they could get used to their area, so that way they know, hey, this is your spot, this is your home, this is where we feed you. And also to hopefully get a little bit used to us. We're gonna have them probably till October before we put them in our freezer. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, you like that? We smelling his butt. All right, piggies, I'll be back in a minute. Also this week, I'm getting more feed. I'm getting all the pig feed because we kind of got these pigs last minute. We still have feed in here. This is just, I just went to the local feed store and bought some, but I bought in bulk this time. So we're supposed to pick that up this week, and also more chicken feed also for our chickens. So typically I feed them half of the bucket in the morning, and then later on we'll feed them the other half. All right, we're making broth. We got a whole chicken in here, pastured chicken.
This is gonna cook for 2 hours on a slow but rolling boil. This is one of the onions that we grew.
With broth, we're gonna have broth, plus we're gonna have dinner.
Yeah.
Because the chicken's cooking also at the same time, so it's like 2 for 1, you know, broth and some meat to eat tonight. And we're already saving our food scraps for the sausage sisters. Still in the carnivore, bacon, eggs, probably some avocado. We've got all our processing equipment here. Got really nowhere else to put it. Hey pigs! Hey pigs! You still have food, I see. I don't have no food for you. I've been solar charging this solar panel. This is what's gonna shock them. And the whole idea is to train them on the netting so that way they'll get used to it and know that, hey, you can't go through the netting. I can't find the voltage meter. I don't know where it's at. I actually haven't used a voltage meter since last year. It's like a little red thing that tells you how high the fence is charged. Last year, our 2 pigs, I did not train those 2 pigs with the electric fence. They were in here for a little while, just like these 2 pigs, and then I moved them out on fence, and I just took a chance, and right away they got it.
All right, Jason, moment of truth here. He got shocked.
I did not have to train them before, but I feel like I'm pushing my luck with these 2. Because what I've heard is that the pig, instead of, when they hit the fence, you know, it pushes them back because they get shocked. Instead of going back, they're gonna go forward into the fence and they'll get tangled up in it. I do not want a tangled up pig. So I think if you train them in the netting, it should help with that, or so that way it's not such a new thing when I actually put them out. Yeah, I'm a little bit tangled here. Kind of tight quarters, but we're gonna give it a try. Well, this is kind of a disaster, actually. They're just chewing up the cords. I'm just all tangled up again. You got it. You gotta learn, guys. That right away, that got both those guys. I'm all tangled up, but it's still on. It still can shock them. See, they sense it now. I'm sure they can hear it, hear a popping. That's because it's all tangled up here. It's not how it's supposed to be, but see, what I don't want is for them to get shocked and just bulldoze straight right into this, and they'll get tangled. You want so that they'll hit it with their nose and stand back, and won't, hopefully not challenge it once we put them out on grass. Okay, so I'm glad they didn't bulldoze the net. So they might be trained already. Huh, pigs? I think I'll leave this netting in here though for today, or maybe until tonight, and then I'll come back out here and see how they're doing.
All right, I got a bowl here for the pigs. This is just our scraps left over from our broth that we made. Chicken skin, chicken fat, the carrots, which you can eat. They're very delicious, but I'm just happen to put them in here. Some celery that went bad, and some watermelon rinds.
And this is all that broth?
Yeah, this is the broth. It's hot. And then this is the chicken that we got out of it.
And that's dinner?
This is dinner for 2 days, maybe.
This was from a over 5 pound bird.
Yeah, and then the larger the stock pot that you have, the more broth that you can get. If you want to put 2 birds in there, it would be a lot more rich. But I put one chicken in there and it works just fine. So, and if you put some more onion skins, then the color would be golden. But this is a good broth.
Fresh broth. If you guys haven't had any broth, this is the best. Especially on this animal-based diet. I'm drinking a lot of broth, or try to anyways. I think those Cornish crosses are a bit hot. You can tell when the chickens are hot, their mouth it stays open. And so that's their way of trying to keep cool, and then sometimes they'll puff out their feathers and kind of lay out. You need to give them some more water. These guys are eating a lot more than the other ones because they're just bigger. Hey pigs, how's it going in here? You getting used to that fence? The fence is still on, so they look still kind of afraid of it. We already went through all these barrels of feed. These are our broiler chicken feed. We still have a full barrel, so that's why I need to pick up more feed this week and fill these back up. For dinner, we're gonna have some of this chicken, and I'm just gonna shred it here. All right, we're cooking 2 meals at once. I'm having some beef bacon. If you guys have not tried grass-fed beef bacon, it's very good. The girls are having some veggies and some rice, and we're all having some of our pasture-raised chicken. Then we're gonna feed this to our pigs a little bit later. Then we need to check on them and how they're doing on that electric fence. All right, gotta feed my girls. Gotta get my girls nice and plump. Hey pigs! Hey pigs! Got some goodies. See that right there? See that? They like the scraps better than their feed because they still have a bunch of feed in there. They spoil them with all them scraps. So they spent all day with this electrical netting right there. They seem scared of it now. They're not even going close to it. I'll probably just leave it on for now, maybe throughout the night, and so that way they can even get more used to it, and then hopefully we can put them out on grass maybe this week, maybe in the next couple of days. We plan on bringing more items to our booth at the Homesteaders of America event happening in October. So if you guys not have bought a ticket, and I believe you can only buy tickets online this year, so you can't buy tickets at the door. So I'll leave that link down below if you guys want to do that. We're gonna have a booth there. We're gonna be hanging out all weekend. So you can meet us. I'm also hosting a hands-on workshop there, so you can sign up for that also if you want. But yeah, always a good time. At the end of the day, I usually fill up their bowl of feed if it's empty, and then fill it up with water because we soak their feed for tomorrow. And then I make sure they have a clean bowl, so I don't have to do it in the morning, and this will be their clean bowl for their food tomorrow. Some soap, I know, spoiled pigs, I know.